You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, soap opera fans. This is SoapDirt.com, and we've got our latest edition of daily spoilers for the week ahead on Days of Our Lives. This is the week of April 3rd through 7th, 2023. EJ DiMera is finally going to see a great result out of his scheming, and Kayla Brady finds herself having to reject her brother Beau. Let's dig into it and find out why. As the week begins on Days of Our Lives, it's Monday, April 3rd, 2023. We're on season 58, episode 141 of the Peacock soap. We are going to see Brady Black excited to see his mom, Marlena Evans. Of course, he's been grieving her. He thought she was dead, but she was stuck in Megan Hathaway's lab. So they're about to have this big reunion, but then something goes off the rails. It just doesn't go quite right. So that should be really interesting to watch as we see the survivors get back to their loved ones in this week. Also on Monday, Steve Johnson and Hope Brady face off with Megan Hathaway. She has been cornered. The jig is up. Maybe. It's likely that she's like her dad Stefano and is playing chess and is 3 moves ahead, but we will wait and see what happens. The same day, Kayla Brady shocks her daughter Stephanie Johnson with a call. Of course, Kayla is with her brother Beau Brady right now, but again, family doesn't know she's alive, and she dials Stephanie, and this is pivotal because Stephanie thought she missed her mom's last moment because Alex Kyriakis turned off her phone so that he could get busy with her, and she has held that grudge. Now that that's all off the table, is that going to change things? Is she going to want to see Alex again? Of course, he's fooling around with the British girl now, and she's with Chad DiMera. This is all about to get complicated. Also on Monday, we have more Steve Burton scenes as Harris Michaels opens up to Andrew Donovan and shares his concerns. Now, is this about the search for Megan, or is this about side effects from his brainwashing or the bizarre treatment they did on him to get rid of his brainwashing? At least it was better than Dr. Rolf and the blender messing with Stefan's mind, so kudos to them for upping the quality of their scientific experiments in recent episodes of Days. Then we're on Tuesday, April 4th, 2023 for Days of Our Lives, season 58, episode 142. And Chanel Dupree is going to take some action against Sloan Petersen. Of course, Sloan is gunning with her and blames her for her mother's death and blames her for the affair with her dad and all this kind of stuff. But Chanel's just about had enough of it. Plus, Paulina Price finds a note with threats in it and confronts Sloan because she is certain that she did it. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. Sloan's definitely mad enough to do it, but we'll see if it's really her. That same day, little Rachel Black provokes Chloe Lane, and Chloe completely snaps. Now, Kristen DiMera is obviously channeling all her energy into her daughter Rachel because Rachel can be quite a handful, and Chloe's already in trouble because Leo Stark overheard her saying bad things about Rachel that Kristen had provoked her to on the phone, and then now there's this direct confrontation between Rachel and Chloe, and you know Brady is not going to like that one bit. Then on Tuesday, we're also going to see Leo Stark irritating Gwen Rizczech because he's got some gossip about Xander Cook and Chloe Lane. So Chloe wants to be back with Brady, so it doesn't seem like it would be anything romantic, but anything to do with Xander always sets Gwen off. So this should be good because Leo Stark, aka Lady Whistleblower, is getting all the good scoop in Salem. Then we're midweek on Days of Our Lives, Wednesday, April 5th, 2023, episode 143. And we're going to see Doctor turned Baker, Talia Hunter, talking to her sister, Jada Hunter, and encouraging her to get romantic with her boss, Rafe Hernandez. Rafe and Jada have been kind of dancing around their chemistry for a while, but Talia wants her to act on it. Will she? Maybe. Rafe's overdue for something of his own in his life, so we'll see. That same day, Paulina offers some advice to Trip Johnson, and it's romantic advice. And of course, he's crushing on Wendy Shen, but more so, Paulina is not a fan of Johnny Tamara, and knowing that Johnny and Trip are rivals, maybe that's why Paulina's pitching in with some tips? We'll see. That same day in midweek, Stefan DiMera is playing games with EJ and Nicole. Now, this week we're seeing EJ and Nicole set up a private space for Gabby and Stefan to meet in private, but then EJ also sets it up so that Lee Shun will find them. So if Stefan has figured out this is his brother messing with him again, he's going to have some things to say. Also, that same day, Stefan and Gabby meet up for their secret sexy time. So we'll have to see how that all plays out, but it looks like it's set to blow up in the happy couple space. Then on Thursday, April 6, 2023, it's season 58 of Days of Our Lives, episode 144. Paulina and Sloan have a run-in and things get nasty. When do they not when these two ladies see each other? It is bitter. Sloan was already counting the money she was going to get from the lawsuit, and then Belle Black was able to get it thrown out. So there's just so much animosity there, and it should be fun to watch. Also, Tripp makes his big move to win Wendy Shin after getting those tips from Paulina. So we'll see what he does and if it impresses Wendy. Then we're going to see Eric Brady talking to Abe Carver about Sloan. He is not so sure that he should be with this sketchy woman, but at the same time, Sloan does have, you understand her motives. She has this upsetting backstory of her family being ripped apart and then losing her parents, and you understand it, but she's definitely misplaced the blame and doesn't want to see reality, but she's very vengeful, and Eric, as a former priest, is much more about forgiveness, but he's also really enjoying the different energy he's getting from this woman, so we'll have to wait and see if he actually succeeds in pushing her away or if she can tempt him to stay. That same day on Thursday, EJ finally has the goods. He has what he needs to ruin Stefan and Gabby. And if you remember why EJ is doing this, it's because Lee Shun promised Gabby his shares of DiMera stock if she will stay married to him for 6 months without being unfaithful. But EJ doesn't want them to get that stock because then Stefan and Gabby are going to run DiMera and oust him. So this is what is driving it all, and he is about to see the fruits of his labors and all his scheming work out for him. Then at the end of the week, it's Friday, April 7th on Days of Our Lives, season 58, episode 145. And Kayla and Bo have a disagreement. She's with her brother, and he has a goal, and she does not like what he's doing, and she doesn't want to help him. So she says, this is it. It sounds like she's ready to walk away from him and head back to Salem, which of course would be really hard because she's so thrilled that he's alive. Also on Friday, ISA agent Andrew Donovan hands Megan over into the custody of Sean Brady. So she will be in the local Salem jail, which will be a lot easier for her to break out of. Even if she's at Statesville, we know that Kristen was in and out of there, so we'll see how long she actually stays behind bars once custody is transferred away from the ISA. Also at the end of the week, we have scenes in Greece where Harris is sparking with Hope Brady, and that is going to upset a lot of people, but then again, Fancy Face does not know that Bo is alive, and then everything will change when she does. Also, as we close down the week on Days, we've got Alex Kyriakis telling Maggie Horton that he has got a big hot deal for Titan Industries and he's about to close on it. But is Maggie going to clip his wings? She really likes being CEO and is taking it very seriously, but Alex seems to be still thinking that he should be in charge, even though he wasn't in charge. Sonny was in charge, and Maggie is definitely going to have to rein him in. We'll see. That's everything we have for April 3rd through 7th, 2023 on Days of Our Lives. We hope you enjoyed these daily spoilers. Be sure and check the soap out on Peacock. If you still aren't sure how to get on Peacock, don't let the sign-up process or anything get the better of you. It's just like getting Netflix or Hulu. It's the same thing. And as a matter of fact, if you have a cable or satellite subscription, then Peacock is free. You have to sit through the commercials, but it's free. And if you want to pay for an upgrade, then you can get it commercial free. And the best thing is that Days of Our Lives drops its episodes at 6 a.m. Eastern on the platform. So if you want to sit and watch Days of Our Lives while you have your morning coffee, which is what I do, some of my friends do. That's the best thing. So come back to soapdirt.com all the time for the latest Days of Our Life spoilers articles. Be sure to follow us on Spotify or your favorite podcast streaming platform to get the latest soap scoop from our Soap Spoilers podcast. And check us out on youtube.com. Go to our channel and get all your latest spoiler videos. Thanks for listening, and check us out at soapdirt.com.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.